What's up, everyone? We are live. Before we do the countdown, let me just get the windows going so you know what I am doing today. Um, we will start off with the windows. Okay, so I'm going to run through Pomodoro Timer, of course, maybe Amazon if we have any books we want to check out. Save the Cat Beats, of course. We will be talking about that because right now, I don't know if you've been following my journey, but I'm actually plotting my very first. It's just a practice plot, so I'm not placing too much emphasis on it, but I am plotting. We're going to cover Author to Writing Conference 2024, and we're going to look at Google. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be fun. I'm not sure what I'm going to Google, but we're going to Google something. Okay, let's do the timer so people know we are starting officially in 30 seconds. Okie dokie, how's everyone doing? Let's say hi to the people in the chat. Melon, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. SD is, of course, in the house. Just a gentle reminder, folks, if you don't mind, it really does help with the algorithm on YouTube. Over here, the YouTube verse, if you hug that like button or give it a tap, give it a hit, however you do it, just make sure it changes color and stays like that. Like SD, she made friends with the like button. I missed her stream, so SD was streaming earlier. So if you want to check SD's stream out, feel free to go do that, maybe later. And thank you, thank you. So we will be plugging some AWC and 2024 goals and plans. I'm hoping to do something about that. Yes, let's discuss that at some point. And highs. Hi, Felicia. Good to see you. Good to see you. So thank you for joining me on the Sunday's social stream, mostly social, maybe a bit of productivity. We shall see how we do. I've got a little block nose, so hopefully that won't interfere too much with what we do today. Highs from Felicia. She's saying hi to everyone. That is cool. Okay, so let's start off with AWC. If anyone's an author with a YouTube channel, pretty much you can apply, submit a pitch and have a look. If you're interested, there's a spot for guest speakers. So if you want to apply, and that's for those with more than 500 subscribers on your YouTube channel. And if you prefer, now if you don't quite have 500 subscribers on YouTube, that's okay as well. You can apply for a speaker position. And you can also, if you'd like, be a chat moderator and volunteer for the street team. So, there's lots of opportunities to support this awesome conference. Highly encourage anyone who's thinking about it to try it. I've got my ideas. I haven't had time to put it down on paper, so I haven't got my pitch in. But I'm planning to submit a pitch, but I'm kind of waiting for like Nano to finish because I want to run things by some people and see how that goes and everything. Anyway, that is what is up with Author to Writing Conference, people. So feel free to go and apply. Every single year that I've done it, it's always been a great event. Every single year I think, oh, it can't get better, and it does. It does. It gets better. So there we go. Highly encourage it. From a kind of more selfish perspective, if you like, people will watch your videos during the conference. There is a question as to how many people will watch, but don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you. Sorry, let me just take a sip of water here. So from a completely really selfish perspective, people will watch your videos on AuthorTube Writing Conference. It stays on, forever. So if people want to go to the archives, for example, AWC archives, you'll be able to see the 2022 speakers and the 2023 speakers. I'm in both of them. And it's always been great fun. The after parties have been entertaining, very entertaining. So yeah, I will be applying myself. If you are on the fence, I encourage you to think about it. And if you got anything you would like to share, feel free to put a pitch in, and hopefully it gets picked. So yeah, they have like the AuthorTube Writing Conference has a process to select speakers, guest speakers and speakers. So it's not like they're biased. They do get like people to it's almost like a judging contest almost. So let's say they get like 200 speakers, but they only have spots for 50 maybe, let's say, I don't know. They will have like a judging kind of panel, and they score things, so it is unbiased. Yeah. Let me check the chat. Sorry. Been droning on a little bit. Highs from SD to Felicia. Other Laura. Ooh. Other Laura is going to be touch wood and fingers crossed. Maybe try publish in the future. I have everything crossed for you, Other Laura. Yes, Malin, I reckon, you and like the whole group, the whole gang, sticking you guys, you should definitely like think about applying. I really do think there's a lot of, okay, here's the thing. You don't have to, there are different criteria, so you need to kind of read the application, I'll be honest, I haven't read the full application, so if I say something wrong, hopefully SD will correct me. But yeah, apply for it, definitely. Okay, SD says blind proposal reviewers who will see the pitches with all the identifying information hidden, and they rank the pitches. Exactly, sorry, that's what I was looking for. It's a blind proposal, and people will basically, rank the pitches that they see. So it's not biased. They don't go, ooh, self-pub with Andy. Yeah, I don't like that guy. Yeah, no. It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be a blind proposal, and then people will just rank it according to what they think, and it's quite fair. It's not like they go, ooh, I don't like that person's face, or I don't like the way they did their hair. It's very fair. SD says, we take the averages. There we go. Averages of all the ranking, along with Margaret's and her ranks. Exactly. Oh, by the way, I completely forgot. SD Houston is one half of the AuthorTube Writing Conference. In fact, she is the founder, and she is assisted by Margaret. I think the term they use is Margaret is a partner. Ooh, I want to say partner. Anyway, I apologize if I get that wrong, but they work very, very closely, and yeah, I will be applying. Hopefully, I get picked. It'll be really embarrassing if I don't. But yeah, I'm just letting people know I am going to be applying, but I'm not quite sure what my pitch will be. I just wanted to circle back on Malin's question. Well, not question. Sorry, unsure what my plans will be in June. Here's what I think. I would say apply if you get a spot. Okay, if you get a spot, then you can evaluate when the whether you can make it or not. So it's not like if they choose you, obviously they want you to present, and if you're not able to, no harm done. Just say something else has come up, so that should be fine. SE says applications closed 15th December. Yes. So we've got, I'm just going to check the calendar over here. Let me just open the calendar here. So give me a second. Calendar. Sorry, my laptop is quite slow. My MacBook is quite slow. It's like 9 years old. It's ancient, but it's still functioning. So I don't want to get rid of it yet. It's like, it's one of these things, a lovely partner, you can't just give up on them, you know what I mean? They served me so well for so long. Okay, anyway, I digress. So 15th December, we literally have 3 weeks. So this full week here, 1 week, 2 weeks, and almost 3 weeks. So 2 weeks and 6 days. And I will be sending my pitch in before the 15th of December. I'm just waiting for Nano to finish because I want to run things by someone quite close. I trust their judgment, so I would like to run things past them before I put my pitch in. So yeah, 15th December is the what was I going to say now? 15th December is the due date for your author to writing conference pitches to be submitted. Author to writing conference 2024, get applying. And if you don't, I mean, if you get selected, then you can see at the time if you can make it. And if you can't make it, that's okay. Just say, things have changed. Timing in my life has changed. That's okay. People understand things happen. But right now, you for example, if I did not send a pitch in, I am definitely not guaranteed a place. If I send a pitch in, I may get a place. And if I get selected, I will then need to see if I'm able to then commit to doing that presentation at the time. So yeah, I fully encourage anyone who's an author on YouTube, by all means, submit your pitches, folks, submit your pitches. Oh, there we go. See, SD is saying what I just said, I think. You can always apply. If you are accepted, we send you an email. At that time, you can tell us that you can no longer present, which is okay. So yeah, exactly. Just submit the pitch. If you get selected, then you can assess whether you can continue to commit to that. Otherwise, they will just find a different speaker. So it's not like, yeah, exactly. No worries, no feelings hurt. People's plans change, life gets in the way. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you're asked to co-author with Stephen King. I don't want to judge. Yeah, it may happen. It may happen. Very low chance, but it may happen. So, yeah, Richard. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Cliff, good to see you. I know it's probably getting a little late, so if you gotta hop off, no worries. It's all good. It's all good. Let me take a swig of water here. Mama Maggie, hi. I hope you're feeling better, Mama Maggie. I know it's been a rough time for you. Highs. I bet Andy's name is laptop. Actually, you know what? This laptop's not even mine. It's my wife's, and I'm just I inherited it. She got a new one, and I got this one. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of recycling, by the way, and we recycle tech as well. So yeah, I thought Monday was the first. I'm not gonna get into this debate. Is it Sunday or Monday? It doesn't matter what day is the start of the week. What does matter is it's the 15th of December. That is the author to writing conference due days. So 15th of December, just add that to your calendars, folks. Make sure you get your pitches submitted on or before the 15th. Okay, so don't be crying. I'm giving you like 3 weeks. Okay, over 2.5 weeks of warning right now. Okay, there's a full 7 days right now, 6 and a bit days, a full 7 days next week, and then another 5 and a bit days. Okay, so you got like over 2.5 weeks of warning to submit your pitches. So please submit your pitches. Highs. Stream hoppers unite. Yeah, good stuff. I'm not gonna repeat that. Yes, get your pitches in. Okay. I'm also. Oh, okay, cool. Yep. Hope Margaret's having a good stream. Felicia saying highs to everyone. Pitches before presentation. Cliff. Pitch before you ditch. Oh dear. The jokes are coming in now. You know what they say? Snitches get. If you're being nice, you can say stitches. But if you're not so nice, maybe someone ends up in a ditch. I don't know. That's a little gangster for me, I gotta say. Hey, RC, buddy, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Mr. Scott, who has released his horror book. So feel free to go and check that out. Oh, I don't have a link handy, but RC, if you got a link, it's a link-free link. I don't have it handy, but if anyone has that, feel free to pop that in. Hey, Hayes. Emma is here. Hi, Emma. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. I'll be here properly later or booping that like. Thank you. Yeah, just boop that like button, folks. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. Stream hoppers unite. Hop, hop, hop. Malin says, I'm looking at past schedules now to get ideas. Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. But I would also say, do whatever you want to present as well. You know? And I wouldn't say it's like, you have to do something like people did in the past. You can do something different. The AWC 2024 guide, says SD, also has a list of ideas. Yes. Oh, that's a good point. I'm going to pull that list up. Give me a minute. How long am I stream? I'm going to be here for another 2 hours, 45 minutes. So it's 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, I'm going to be here for 2 hours and there we go. Okay, AWC guide. If you would like to go check that out, SD has popped the link in the chat. So I'm gonna just click on this link and I'm gonna open in a new tab, just so people can see. Hold on. I'm such a oh man, I'm so stupid. I always forget to do this. I show people. I think I'm showing people my screen, but I'm not because I forget to add it to the stream. So let me add it to the stream right now. There we go. AuthorTube Writing Conference Guide. So this is, it's 8 pages, but it's not a long read. Okay, this is not the Bible. All right, you can read this in a few minutes. So there's a lot of detail here, presentation, details, happy hours. Ooh, I gotta say, last year, happy hour, so much fun. Literally, I would spend the whole time on happy hour because this is awesome. It really is. It's super, super fun. Okay, let me scroll down to the end. Okay, there we go. So Malin, if you click on that link that SD has put in the chat, or if you go to AuthorTube Writing Conference homepage, click on AWC 2024 speakers and then speaker applications. You scroll down over here, check the AuthorTube Writing Conference guide. At this link for more information, it brings you to this page over here. Okay, it's hosted on Google Drive, so it's legit. It's not like some dodgy place. drive.google.com. Anyway, so I just want to showcase here Appendix A, list of topic ideas, and yeah, there's just so much stuff that it's not that you have to do one of these. It's more like to get you thinking about potential pitch ideas or presentation ideas. So yeah, go have a look. Highly encourage that. Yeah, cool. SD put the link. There it is. Yep. And Malin says, my strengths are probably more geared towards design for writers or using Notion to create character sheets and role building, etc. Cool. Yeah, exactly. Have a think. There's no rush. As I say, we've all got 2.5, close to 3 weeks. Yeah, I just want to give people the heads up because you know what happens, right? Everyone says, I don't have time, and then suddenly the due date's here and they forget to get their pitches in. And it's sad because they probably had something really good to contribute to the community, right? But because they missed the pitch submission date, I mean, they then don't have the opportunity to present, which is a great shame because obviously we would like to listen to different perspectives, even if it's the same topic. There's different ways of tackling, like you say, there's different ways of tackling design or Notion. I don't use Notion myself, but I know people who do, which is cool. SD says, we had a speaker talk about Notion the first year, and it was very popular. Yeah, it is really popular. I haven't checked it out myself, but yeah, that speaker lost their channel. So there you go, Malin. I think, dare I say, I know it sounds really bad. I'm gonna whisper a little bit. It sounds bad, but basically, there's an opportunity to get into doing a Notion video. Okay, So there we go. It would be good to have an exactly opportunity abound, folks. Yep. So Malin says, "Oh, that's too bad. Would have been fun to rewind." Yep, it would have been. So I think, Malin, that is one potential pitch. You don't have to just do one pitch. You can do multiple pitches. So you don't have to do one. You can do quite a few. Let's see. Answers, but yeah, I've been using it a lot to create world. Yes, space opera romance. Ooh, that is very extensive. Yeah, that sounds interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I think. Yeah, think about it. Think about it. I think there's a huge amount of ideas there. I don't know because I don't use Notion. I can't really say, but it sounds really interesting. Space opera romance. I love that idea. Says SD. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And yes, oh, here we go. Yes, you can submit multiple applications. So yeah, if Notion isn't really your thing, sorry, I don't know anything about Notion, so I won't be submitting for sure. I won't be submitting anything on Notion. I've done a couple of keyword research, keyword presentations in the past. Check those out, 2022 and 23. Malin says, yeah, it's currently titled Space Princess Project. That sounds interesting. SPP, exactly. But yeah, so folks, apply for the AWC if you're an author, and on YouTube, it's open to literally everyone. There's no like I say over here, there's two broad categories. One of them is if you've got more than 500 YouTube subscribers, and the other one is 500, under 500. And if you're at 500, I guess maybe double check, but if you're at 500, then maybe you can qualify for the guest speaker. I don't know. Just double check with them. The folks at AWC who run it, SD Houston and Margaret Pinard. They are very, very nice people. They're not going to bite your head off if you've got questions. Jocelyn, hey, good to see you. Jenna, lovely to see you. Swings by to Kofifi, the like button. Thank you very much, Jenna. Hope you're having a great Sunday. I've seen a couple of sprints of yours. Cool. So yeah, that is the AWC. And of course, this is the AWC 2024 guide, list of topic ideas. Feel free to go check that out. SD says, if you're close to 500 and wonder if you can apply as a speaker, you can. Yes, because between like now or even December 15th and June, it's likely. I'm not going to say it's guaranteed, but it's highly likely that you're going to get a few more subscribers subscribing to your channel, right? So if you are like 490, 495, or whatever, if you're at 499, one subscriber extra for over the next 6-7 months, I believe. I can't guarantee things, but I believe you will likely hit 500 by the time AWC 2024 comes up, right? So yeah, get in touch with the ladies. I think they will be able to guide you better. Yes, happy Sunday. Exactly. I hope everyone is having a lovely Sunday, actually. Okie dokie, I've ranted on for quite a long time, haven't I? My goodness, that's crazy. And Alan says, all really exciting, definitely gonna check it out. Yeah, it's totally worth it. I guess from a really selfish perspective, every time I've done this AWC, I've got increase in view time, I've made more friends, networked more, I've gained more subscribers. So, subscribers and watch time from a YouTube perspective, but also just networking within the AuthorTube community has been really nice. I'm laughing already, but the bit that I really loved was the happy hour sessions. The happy hour sessions were so much fun. And yeah, it was just like, to me, it was just like, oh man, is the hour already up? Because it really was a good laugh, and everyone was just relaxed and chilled out and just having a chat over the course of the day. And yeah, it was really nice. It really was nice. SD says, the idea is to provide a space for smaller channels to have a chance to present. Exactly, yes. And yeah, it's totally it's a great opportunity, folks. And when SD started this, it was rough going. It wasn't easy, but she managed to pull this whole massive conference together. And if you look at the amount of work that goes into it, it's like she's not being paid a full-time wage here. You know what I mean? People charge lots of money to arrange stuff, and she's doing this for the community pretty much free of charge. So take advantage of it. Um, Felicia says hi to Jenna. Yeah, so I mean, SD, we really do appreciate the time that you take to support the community. It really, really, really does help, and we are very grateful. Cool. Okie dokie. So that is Author Tube Writing Conference. What say, folks? We do a little sprint before we get into the next chatting bit. SD says we have great people helping us this year. Yes, and I'm glad to hear that actually, because there's so much that needs doing for these conferences. Um, oh, that is nice. That's heart shaped. So that's a heart sending hearts from Felicia to SD, which is cool. And thank you, Felicia, for all the support as well. Not just myself, but you support a great many people on AuthorTube. So yeah, thank you to you too. Cool. Let's get into one sprint. Felicia says I've written 410 words since the stream started. Okie dokie. Yeah. Ooh, there's the rat, and we need to sprint. Come on, folks, we got to sprint. Okay, I'm gonna do a 30 minute sprint because I think some folks might need to get some words in. Not me. I'm gonna be reading. I'm gonna be doing other bits. But yes, I will be doing some stuff. Cool. Exactly. 410 words already. I feel like I'm lagging. I need to get some work done, to be honest. It is awesome. Okay, let us change the banner. I'm gonna start. I shall see everyone back here in 30 minutes. See you in 30. Okie dokie, folks. That is time. How did everyone do on that first sprint? Let me know. Let me know. Let me see where I got to on the previous. We're going to talk about AWC soon, but let's see. What did we get up to on the chats? I'm just trying to. Sorry, folks. Just give me a second. I'm trying to find where I left off. So, we sprinted. And Devin popped in. Devin, how's it going? I hope you are doing okay. Yeah, heard about the news, so I'm sending you some positive vibes. Highs. And yeah, that's me. And Inka popped in, so she's here. Thank you, Inka, for joining us. Highs. The Writing Sisters. Hello, hello. Hi, friends. Be sure to smash that like button. Yes, please do. Please do hit that like button. Thank you for the support. Devin says, like button has been smashed by heavy books. I love it. Crushed it under the weight of the books. Other Laura says, not a bad way to go. Exactly. You know, it could be worse. Could be worse. Eloise stopping by to say hi and hoping everybody has been very productive this sprint. Yes. Thank you for popping by, Eloise, and good to see you. Hope Sunday is going well for you. Yeah, I gotta say, I like big books. I do. And smash that like button. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Indeed. And Felicia is up to 804 words. That is very, very cool. Well done, Felicia. Yes, Jocelyn, it's a cool logo, isn't it? Author 2 Writing Conference. So I hope everyone is aware. If you're not, Author 2 Writing Conference is, anyone who's an author on YouTube, you can apply to be a speaker. Malin says 8 dinner, goat's cheese and baguette. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Wrote 474 words. Is that like a Belgian staple? I'm curious. Like, is that like a staple in? I'm pretty sure you're in Belgium. So if I'm wrong, I apologize. I've got a really bad memory for this stuff. But yeah, let me know what the staple food is. I've been to Belgium. Oh God, decades ago. I'm not gonna reveal my age, but it's been decades. And yeah, I went to like I believe it was the French part of Belgium, and we had like a friend of mine at the time. We had it was like a big pot of I think it was mussels. Yeah, it was mussels. It was just a big pot of steamed mussels, and it was good. It was really good. So I wasn't sure if that's like a cool. Devin, oh, and yes, okay, so this is literally perfect for you, I think. So it's basically for anyone who's like an author on YouTube, right? And if you go to speaker applications, I've already got it open previously. You got to apply, so you have like a pitch, if you like, and you basically give them a pitch. And if they like what you have, it goes through like a process. There's a blind review team kind of thing, and they score it. So it's not like, ooh, Devin, I don't like that name. I'm not gonna get her on my Author2 writing conference. It's not one of those things at all, right? So you put your pitch in, and then they will assess it, and it'll be like a blind assessment. So it's they blank out your name, blank out your channel, so no one knows it's you, kind of thing. So it's an anonymous pitch basically, which is cool. Anyway, so for people who have 500 or more, you can be a guest speaker, and then anyone who's 500 or less, you apply for the speaker. And there's a lot of information on the Author2 Writing Conference Guide, which is over here. I've got it open another tab. So yeah, have a read. There's so much information here. It's 8 pages. There's everything you need to know about Author2 Writing Conferences here. So please feel free to go have a read. What I will say is, if you are stuck on ideas, this is just an idea list, okay, Appendix A. So, feel free to have a look. There's 57 ideas they've got over here. 57, and you don't have to use anything specifically here. Make it your own, and then do your pitch. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, get pitching for the Author 2 Writing Conference 2024 is my suggestion. Other Laura says, I bought some ink where the color is called Rice's Blood. Oh my god. I wonder which Ricer. Was it your Rice's Blood, Laura? Oh my goodness. Malin says, no, it's definitely very French. Ooh, okay, okay. I'm half French, half Belgian, and live in London. Nice! Always good to meet a fellow Londoner. By the way, I am actually from London. I just happen to physically be in Canada quite a bit recently. So, yeah, there should be like a London greeting, that I don't know of a greeting that Londoners do, but there should be one. I think it's gonna be like, oh, if you're from London, there's a secret handshake or something. Yeah, I don't think it'll catch on because London is like it's such a diverse place. You know what I mean. If anyone's been to London in the UK, it's seriously diverse, um, and there's no standard anything really. If anything, the one standard is that everything is diverse. So yeah, I do miss London. Gotta pop into London at some point. Yes, got me thinking now. Nolan says, "Yep, the London greeting will probably unfortunately be to ignore each other." Oh my goodness, I laugh because it's so true. It's so true. Because you don't know like who's like I want to say everyone's nice and friendly, but you don't know who the crazies are. Like anyone could go off on a tangent at some point. Be like, So it's actually just safer. It's just safer to look at your feet on the tube and read your book or whatever and play on your phone and just don't upset anyone. Don't make eye contacts. Inca, yes, I remember. Yeah, you are from London, from the East End. Do you still have like that accent? I've never really had London accents. I don't think it sometimes comes out. Apparently, I don't know. People say I've got accents. Even friendly people be like, gotta mind your own. Exactly, yeah, you gotta mind your own business because you never know who might be less friendly. That's all I can say. Cool, yeah. So AWC is one of the things I wanted to highlight today. Now, the other thing was more about 2024 and goals for 2024. I would really like to talk about that for a few minutes. I lived in London. Where did you go for uni? And when did you attend uni? I'm curious. You don't have to reveal anything if you don't want to. Other Laura, all good. But I actually went to London for uni as well. And I'm not gonna speak for anyone else, but I'm pretty sure Emma went to uni. Went to a uni in London. So I think we should have like a London crowd meetup at some point. But I gotta say, I am kind of nervous about it because I'm obviously a faceless channel. I don't really want to. I don't know. Makes me nervous. In Ealing for uni and Goldsmiths for my MA. Ooh, what was your MA in? Very cool, very cool. Love that there's an accidental gathering of current or previous Londoners. Yes! Oh my god, so true. This is like the London crowd right here. Um, Inca. Posh grammar school in Kent. Do you drink tea with like your pinky, raised, or your pinky sticking out? I just drink tea in like a cup, a mug. It's like a builder's mug. Yeah, I'm not very posh, I gotta say. Devin says I was just reading through the form. I'll have to get back to it after dinner. But can I talk about all call indie? You know what? I would shoot the AWC team a question like that. SD Houston and Margaret Pinard, they are the organizers, so they will know best. And to be honest, I would just drop them an email and say, I'm thinking about this. Would this be appropriate for the AuthorTube Writers Conference? AuthorTube Writing Conference, the AWC 2024, and they will definitely like get back to you within a few days. I don't want to say I know what their workload's like because I don't, which is why I can't say how long they will take to get back to people. But yeah, I don't see why you couldn't. Just my personal view, and I'm not on the inside or anything. So I'm just giving you my 2 cents. Oh my god, Laura, just wear a balaclava. Are you serious? Am I gonna wear the balaclava in the tube station as well? Are you? I'm gonna get like MI5 and MI6 tackling me before I even set foot on the tube station. What's wrong with you? Oh my goodness. No, it'll be like the dodgy Canadian British person who got tackled. It'll make the headlines on the BBC. Incidents in whatever tube station name. Police have cordoned off due to an incident. We're getting more news in. Apparently, the assailant was wearing a balaclava. Oh my god! But he did pay for his oyster trip, so Oh dear. Creative writing, exactly. Obviously, is there any drink tea? So okay, Inca now raises her pinky as she sips from a very posh teacup when she drinks tea, and I'm more like a builder's mug. I'm okay with just a cup with my tea in it. Yep, cool. I hope you get something sorted out. It's all good, Devin. I do hope you get something. Um, Laura says yes. No one will be suspicious at all. Oh dear. The only thing I can say is, yeah, I will not be trying this. That fashion doesn't really work on my skin tone. Uh, no, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do the balaclava fashion statement. Sorry. Maybe another time when it comes back into fashion. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, so enough about the AWC because I wanted to just talk a bit about 2024 goals and plans. So that's what I want to talk about just for a couple of minutes. If anyone is keen, or just before we go on to this, Malin has all about a fake mustache and a wig. That's not too bad. I think you'd be able to do that. I think you'd get away with that because that's not like overtly dangerous, right? Whereas a balaclava, I don't know. You can get away wearing a balaclava. I kid you not. You can do that in northern Canada because it's so cold, So you'd be okay. Yes, I think you'd be okay with that one in northern Canada. But yeah, big sunglasses. I don't know. You don't wear sunglasses on the tube. I've never seen. No, I want to correct myself. I have seen people wearing sunglasses on the tube, even though it's underground. Yeah, and they weren't like bodyguards or whatever. I'm just making that clear. Anyway, 2024. I wonder if anyone. So I'm gonna be doing a video myself about my 2024 goals and plans for my author writing publishing side of things, and I'm opening the call for anyone who would like to join me. Okay, so if you would like to join me, please let me know. A few of us, I'm not sure how many yet, but a few of us will be doing a video about our plans for 2024. And the idea is that it'll be a big kind of, hopefully, a big collaboration between people on YouTube, AuthorTube, and I think we are, well, our plans are flexible, but we are planning to do individual videos for 2024 goals and plans, and then we'll organize it in a playlist. So each individual's channel will have a playlist, and then your video will be at the top, of course, and then the rest of ours will be below yours in your playlist. On my playlist, mine will be at the top, and then everyone else's will be below mine, and so on and so forth. But yeah, it's gonna be fun, I think, to do a 2024 goals for authors and writers, and then we can like collaborate and see what everyone else's videos and plans are for the 2024 year. And the idea is that we will release this video. I think it's 5th of January. I want to say at a certain time, and everyone can join in. If you like, we get a little bump on the YouTube algorithm. and maybe we get a bit more watch time because we'll obviously support each other, and like and comments and share maybe each other's videos. So if anyone would like to get in on that collaboration, feel free. There's no like bar, there's no minimum number of subscribers or anything like that. We're just gonna, between the few of us, get together and do 2024 goals and plans videos for our channels, and then just link to each other's videos via the playlist, basically. So if anyone's interested, let me know. Let me know. So everyone's got like 2 bits of homework. You've got AWC 2024. Get your pictures in, people. How to apply. Check this webpage out. And also, if anyone's interested, 2024 goals and plans for YouTube videos that maybe we can collaborate on. So that's what's going on. Hold on, I missed this here. Big sunglasses. That's the people come down after night out. I wear some. Okay, that's a song. So I don't know if everyone knows that song, but that is a song. I wear my sunglasses at night. How goth Lady N? Lady, is that Lady 1N? Because I call her Lady Shannon because she is literally a lady. She's got she's got a castle. She bought a castle. So she is Lady. Malin says, I tend to do my New Year's goals like every other commoner in March in a panic saying, well, I'm giving you like a month and a bit advance notice. So if you're interested, there could be a collaboration there. Exactly. That was pretty funny, actually. But hopefully with some advance warning, maybe you can get something going a little earlier this time round, Alan. I don't know. Just an idea. So yes, AWC. Okie dokie. I've covered those things. I want to just touch a bit on what I've been up to this week, and that is plotting. So I'm plotting Save the Cat. That's what I've been using actually. I'm trying to find I'm trying to see where I'm trying to find a beat sheet, and maybe it's a mapper. I want to say mapper. Okay, yes, here we go. It is the mapper. So I started doing my first ever story. And Devin, no worries. Have fun sprinting, everyone. Thanks for listening, Annie. Time to meet some mum friends for dinner. Cool. Have a good dinner, and have a good Sunday. I shall catch you on YouTube or Discord. Yep. Guys, I'll never learn from my uni days of handing out my dissertation at 6 a.m. the morning of the deadline. Well, we've all been there, right? We've all been there. Come on, it's practically par for the course, really. Like when you go to uni, that's like it's almost expected. It's the only way. It's the only way I live on the edge, exactly, by almost self-destructing, but not quite. Yeah, I think that's quite common. Laura says I did that too, high on energy drinks. I didn't have energy drinks, I gotta say. Yeah, no, I tried to be a good student as far as I could, But yeah, okay. So I've been working on my story plot, and I'm basically following this. Well, I say I'm following this, but basically I wrote my plot. I wrote my plot, and then right now I'm going through to see where I'm gonna fit these beats in. Oh dear. Yeah, I know it's a bit backwards, but that's where I'm at. So I've written my whole plot out as a first draft of plot, and I'm going in using Save the Cat's beats, and I'm saying, okay, that's the opening image, that's the theme stated, that's the setup and catalyst, and so on. Right now I'm at Breaking Into Two and B Story, and I've done these two. I'm at Fun and Games, which is kind of the midway of the story of the whole novel that I'm plotting out. It's just a practice plot, so I don't plan on writing anything on this. But essentially, that's where I am. I'm at Fun and Games, and I've realized, kind of a little late, but I've realized that my story is really boring. Yes, it's really boring. So there we go. I need to rework my story to make it more exciting. Not the energy drinks yet. I don't know. I think I went to uni back in the day when energy drinks weren't a thing. So I feel a little older than you guys. You gotta say I'm a little older. I write the same intuitive plotting. Yes! Oh my god, Malin, yes! It feels so good when I know I'm not alone. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I basically like plotted. I've done a very brief outline, if you like. I'm gonna just show everyone what I'm talking about because it just feels like I'm prattling on over something and people don't really understand what I'm talking about. But let me show you where I am. Give me a second to get my Microsoft Word document out. Okay, so I've even called it plotting practice as the as the file name. It's very original. Plotting practice. So you can see over here, plotting practice. That's the file name. And I basically typed out how I thought it would go. And I think this was based on Maverick. Yeah, Maverick on Save the Cats. They broke down the beats. Anyway, so I started my own, and I started it on the 22nd of November. And the first time I did my very first plot was between 13:35 and 14:22 Eastern Time. I like to keep track of these things just so I know when I did it and how far I got. Hey Justin, cool, no worries. Thanks for the sprint, she says. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you for joining me, Justin. Hope you have a very good Sunday ahead. Thank you. So yeah, I'm basically here, and I wrote quite a lot. So between Act One and yeah, I'm scrolling. I'm still scrolling. Act One and the end of the story, it's 2,638 words. So there's 2,638 words over here. There's quite a lot actually. So I wrote the story, and it's not very good. So I went in there and I tried to refine it a little bit, and I've called it Act One. And then there's the opening scene, so I'm highlighting in bold capital letters, and then the setup with the B story, the theme stated, and so on. And then the debates. Right now I'm breaking into Act Two, and I'm at Fun and Games, where I realize basically my story is too boring. So that's where I am with my story. So let me just get the Save the Cat beat sheet up again. Here we go. So yeah, I basically went through opening image, theme status, setup, catalyst, debates, and so on. Break into two, and B story. I've just written these two. Oh, sorry, I've just fitted my story into these two beats where they should appear, and then I'm at Fun and Games, and I realized Fun and Games should deliver the premise of the book. So basically, what people are here for, at least for an A story. Oh dear, I've done it again, haven't I? Yeah, I meant to share this window. And I was basically saying I went through opening image all the way to debate, breaking into two. I just finished writing these two, breaking into two and B story, fitting my story into these themes, these beats. I'm at Fun and Games, and my story is just so boring. It's like I need to find something different. So the story is broadly this guy is an ex-army vet, and he's fell on hard times, but he's now got good employment and all that. And he's being sent on something. He works for private security, and the something is not very exciting. It's just a private security company. And this is where I need to rejig my story. I need to make it more exciting. Anyway, that's where I am with the plotting. I just want to quickly also share my writing numbers, just so people can see. I'm going to show you my tracker over here. Here we go. Hopefully everyone can see that. So I am over here right now. I've done my two sprints, writing sprints of 8 minutes each. And I'm doing, in addition to that, 3 to 4, maximum of 5 minutes of minor edits. So that's basically going through like whatever I've written, and I'm just tidying it up. Typos, does it still fit the story, that kind of thing. So I started this habit earlier in the week, 24th of November. The reason I did 4 on the 24th of November is because I missed the 23rd of November. So I missed the 23rd, so I had to double up on the 24th. But essentially, I've done this 4 times now, and I intend to try and keep this up, which essentially means I'm working my way up to 10 minutes or thereabouts with 5 minutes of minor edits. That is my goal, and then I'm going to see where I land. But if you think about it, I started on the 19th of October. I didn't know what I was doing. I started 5 minutes, and I did that for 15 days. I did 15 days of about 5 minutes, right? And then on the 16th day, I went up to 7 minutes, and I did that for 11 days. And now after that, I did 14 days, so 2 weeks of 7 minutes, but I did that twice a day, right? So these are twice a day. So I did 7 days of twice a day at 7 minutes. And then at the last one, I added in a little minor edit thing. And here we are. I am now on November 26th, which is today. And I'm writing twice a day with edits, 8 minutes per sprint. So it doesn't these things don't happen overnight, is what I'm trying to say. It takes time to build up, and that's where I'm at right now. And it's just a projected words per hour. I'm building it up. Okay, hold on. Let me just share my screen again. Back to the. I'm going to put out how to apply for AuthorTube just as a reminder for everyone. There we go. Cool. Let's see where I stopped in the chat. Okay, so Justin had to hop off. Good. Hope she has a good Sunday. Malin says, how are you getting so many words per hour? That's fine. I basically try, because I type pretty fast, and it's just like a building up to writing more and more, essentially. And the goal is my 2024 goal, which I'm going to do some videos on, or a video on. Hopefully people, if anyone's interested to doing a 2024 collaboration video, we can do that. Let me know. I'm going to put a playlist together with a few other people. But yeah, so anyway, getting back to Malcolm's question, how are you getting so many words per hour? That's mental. So actually, I write pretty fast, so I get like 250 to 300 words per 5 minutes. So for every 5 minutes, I write 250 to 300 words. That's kind of like my standard pace. I write slower if I have to think about what to write. So that's something I need to work on. So if I'm thinking as I'm writing, I will drop from 200 to 250 all the way down to like 100 or 150. Yeah, it just completely falls off a cliff. But yeah, that's how I do it. Hey, Margaret, we were just mentioning you earlier, you and SD, like button boot. Yeah, Margaret is actually the other half of the AuthorTube Writing Conference. So any questions, Margaret's the lady, as well as SD. I hope you turn this into, I think I will actually, but I'm just not sure how. I need to do some visuals, some graphics around it. But I'm not quite sure what to present, if you know what I mean. Richard's missing the spread. I think he's gone to bed. He's had enough of me, really. Yeah, it would be nice to see visually. I made him run away with my I made him run away with my data live with that one. Yes. Oh, Lynn, hey, good to see you. Thank you for popping by. Yeah, I need to keep myself accountable, and that's what it is. Because if I don't, I feel like I can slack off. And yeah, is that writing faster than you read? Yes, absolutely. I write way faster than I read. I'm kind of slow with reading. I have sped up a little bit. So previously, I took like, I would say 3 weeks to read one novel of, I don't know, let's call it 300 to 400 pages of a novel. I would take 3 weeks to read it. But now I realize I can actually read one novel a week if I put in the time. So yeah, I have sped up my reading, but I do think I'm a faster writer than a reader, for sure, because I just type pretty fast. But yeah, everyone, if you have any questions, ping Margaret. Well, actually, ping the AWC team because Margaret and SD manage it. So if you're interested in applying, by all means. I was just mentioning earlier that I will be submitting my pitch for the AWC, but I'm just waiting for Nano to be done so that I can get my pitch kind of reviewed by someone I trust, just to make sure it doesn't completely suck. SD says, "Yay for fast reading! You'll get quicker." Yes, I just need practice. I don't have time to practice. That brings me on to this book that I'm reading right now. Lucy Foley. Let's have a look. The Hunting Party. Hunting Party. What? Oh, it's just there. Hunting Party. So I'm reading this book right now. Lucy Foley, Hunting Party. I can't get into it. I previously read The Guest List. And yeah, okay, so there we go. I read The Guest List, which was okay, it's yeah. And The Hunting Party is what I got right now, and I just can't do it. And the reason I'm struggling with it because it's essentially like a similar plot. It's so similar, and I don't have time to invest on that. My life needs to move on a little bit, and also more importantly, I am trying to write a thriller action with espionage thriller kind of book, and this just is not it. So I'm thinking I'm waiting for the book that I've put a hold on at the library. It's by Lee Child, and I'm guessing his son Andrew Child, Jack Reacher. So I don't know if anyone's heard of that, but it's kind of popular on Netflix right now. So I figured, yeah, I'm gonna give that a read. So I'm more kind of up to date with what readers right now are reading. So that's why I'm gonna return this book by Lucy Foley. I'm gonna return The Hunting Party. I'm gonna get the Jack Reacher books checked out. Melon says, "Oh my God, no, Andy, you're still reading." Yeah, I was kind of naughty by suggesting that I might read the last 5 chapters. Oh dear, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna not read it. Yeah, I'm just gonna did not finish it. Yeah, sorry. Isn't that set? It is set in Scotland. It is, and yeah, I was really naughty on Emma's channel, and I called it an unpleasant name. It wasn't with reference to Scotland. It was more like a remote place, right? A remote location. And I'm like, I know all about remote locations because that's where I'm at. I know exactly what a remote location feels and looks like because I kid you not, people, I kid you not, I have been snowed in. Literally could not open the front door, snowed in. Okay? So all I can say is remote location, snowed in. I know exactly what this is about. I don't need to read the rest of it. Screw that. It is set in Scotland. I mean, it's a lovely location. Don't get me wrong. It's a lovely location, but I'm more like reading for research purposes right now. I don't want to skim read because I like to invest in the story if I can. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just not read this, and I'm not gonna read any more of it. I'm just gonna return it when the library book that I want comes out. So more like Jack Reacher. Yeah, it's kind of like a Jack Reacher vibe with a Mission Impossible kind of thing. Maybe leaning to more Mission Impossible. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna see where my plotting and writing takes me. Really, that's the discovery process I'm in right now. Laura says, "Oh yeah, that Will Dean book I suggested isn't that kind of thriller. Skip that." Yeah, I tried looking for that. It wasn't even in the library, so I couldn't even get it. But I did have a read of the synopsis, the blurb, and I was like, I'm not sure this is gonna hit the mark. I don't know. I don't know. But we'll see. Jack Reacher is kind of yes, is a little tongue in cheek. It's a little tongue in cheek. Isn't it, Prime? It is, I believe it is. Yeah. I think it's Prime. Yeah, it is on Prime. I don't have Netflix, by the way. I've got like a gift card for it, but I haven't actually watched any of it. So the way my household, the way we do it is we don't we we go through streaming services, but one at a time. So I only have right now we are on Paramount Plus. So I don't have everything else. I don't have Disney Plus. I don't have Netflix. I don't have whatever else. I only have Paramount Plus right now. So that's all we are paying for. And when Paramount does its time, when we're done with it, then we'll move on to something else. It'll be Netflix or Amazon Prime Plus or whatever, whatever's out there, or Disney. It might be Disney Plus. So yeah, one at a time because I only have one. You know, I only have a couple of eyes. I can't, and I've other things to do, so I can't be watching TV all day. Um, oh please, no, no, it's no swearing with Andy. I did swear yesterday. Sorry, yeah, 2 days ago on Emma's channel. I feel bad about it. I'm really sorry. I think Emma's not here because of that. So BFE. Um, did I miss that? What's BFE stand for? Is this like my age showing? um, Laura says no. It's more a closed room emotional thriller. Yeah, I do like reading those kind of books just from like a craft perspective. So I like to see how people do their writing for those scenes, and I really like the suspense bit because they do it very well. But probably John le Carre books fit the vibe. Maybe, I don't know. James Patterson is probably pretty close actually. James Patterson, but he's got like I think he's got ghost writers if you like, because he's not writing all of it. I'm pretty sure. He pumps out books really quick and then he tags on the person's name on it. I don't know how much of it he actually writes. I think he's got some input, but I'm not sure how much input. If you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, James Patterson kind of pace for sure, really fast paced. The chapters are 1 to 2, maybe 3 pages is stretching it. Like 5 pages is it's like that's 5 pages is an encyclopedia. But yeah, 1 to 2 pages of kind of really really fast pace. You know, and says I might just look at my dad's books. It's literally all thrillers with espionage. But yeah, um, that's kind of my thing right now. I'm enjoying it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to like show up and say you got me demonetized. What's wrong with you? I'll feel so bad. John Grisham. Yeah, I think yeah, kind of. I haven't read his stuff. I watched a movie though. Um, I used to be obsessed. Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm not a fan of like back in the day. I wasn't a fan of reading because I was doing other stuff. So yeah. But now because I'm into writing, I have to be into readings. I can't not read because I've got to do the research and all that stuff. Um, let's see. Okie dokie. We should probably do another sprint. I think it is time for a half-hour sprint. I'm also kind of hungry, so I'm going to go and get a little snacky. Okay, let's change the banner. All right. I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Let's do the second sprint, and we'll catch up after that. All right, let's go. See you in 30. And that is the second sprint done. How did everyone do? Let me see. Where did I stop in the chat? Give me a minute to find my way. Let me see. Emma enjoyed the swearing. I don't know. Is that true? Did you? So this is in reference to the location of Lucy Foley's book. I mean, the story. The hunting party, which I described with flowery language on Friday. And we had a little chat about John Grisham. Yeah, I watched the movie, the film years ago. It's kind of, yeah, it's certainly not a new show. But if there was a new show of the film, I would totally watch it. I would not watch the original. Sorry, I would not watch the original. Again, I mean, I've watched the original once. I'm not going to watch it again. So Emma Bennett popped back in. Hi. Lovely to see you, Emma. Always good to see you. She's saying hi to everyone. Highs. Come on. Can I not just be happy to see you? You must be after something. Come on. Yeah, no, I'm just happy to see you. I must want exactly right. Original Laura, yes, the original Laura that is Emma. The film is quite old for you. I've actually seen it, the original, and you haven't missed any math. Actually, on that note, if everyone will indulge me just a little bit, I want to share my spreadsheet again. So give me a second. Okay, I'm adding it to the stream. Okay, so this is my spreadsheet here. I've been tracking my. This is like potential hourly number of words, right? This is like my maximum number of words per hour, and I'm building up to it, and I'm doing it in 8-minute slots at the moment. So yeah, it's slow going, but yeah, that's where I am. And I mentioned this before, but even though it says 2005 or whatever, 2009 or 3000, realistically, I'm aiming for 50 to 75% of this. So if I do equals 0.5 times, let's say the average. So I'm aiming for 50% to 0.75 of the average. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm aiming for, right? I'm aiming to write 1,300 to 2,000 words per day. Because although I could probably average out at 2006, I think realistically, with everything else, like the plotting, the editing, the whatever thing, I don't know. I'm guessing my average will probably be closer to 1,300 and 19 or 2,000, just around there. So that's what I'm thinking. I want to be realistic about my word count, because if I'm not realistic, then I won't be able to plan it properly. So let's say my book is 50,000 words, or as an initial target, right? Obviously, it goes up or down. Maybe it'll end up 70,000, 80,000, I don't know, of a book. But if my book is initially as a target 50,000 words, and I take 1,300 words per hour per day, it will take me 38 days to write one book. So that's just over a month. So let's have a think about that. Just over a month to write one book. I think that's not too bad, honestly. And this includes like a minor edit. So I mean, you never know until you're done with the full first draft, right? But in theory, with minor edits, it should be a bit better than without the edits. Oh, I'm losing my voice. So yeah, my idea is I want to spend about a month, and this is not far off. So I'm going to take just over a month. So 1 month and 8 days. Let's call it 1 month and 9 days. So 1 month and a week and a half, right? To write one book. I'm okay with that. Which means, in theory, if I start writing a book, I got the plot done in 1 week, or at least an initial plot of the story done in 1 week. I then take 1 month and 1.5 weeks, which will bring me to 1 month and 2 and a bit weeks. So let's call it 6 weeks. I'm going to call it 6 weeks to write one book. Okay? I'm okay with that. In 1.5 months, I can write one book, including the plotting, including minor edits. I'm not unhappy with that at all. So realistically, that's my aim for my 2024 goals, which we kind of touched on earlier. Incidentally, if anyone would like to participate with the 2024 goals, I would really love to get that collaboration going. It will be me and a few others. So feel free to join in the fun. 2024 goals. If anyone has any, we're going to do a video on it. We're going to put it into a playlist, and then it will hopefully get some more love with the YouTube algorithm. That is the aim anyway. Emma says graphics. Laura Gomez says I am still trying to finish my Loch Ness book. Cool. I like the firm. Oh, and the jury. I don't think I've seen the jury. You missed the spreadsheet. She did. Okay, there was a bit of Nessie and what she's gonna eat and whether she's gonna eat cake or pie. I'm gonna say she's gonna eat pie. Nessie loves pie. Like, no one's gonna lob a cake into the ocean, right? Come on. I know there's a cake by the ocean, eat cake by the ocean song, but yeah, Laura Gomez agrees with me, so that's good. Good. I scored a little minor point. And Emma's trying to change the whole narrative. Laura agrees with Emma. I don't know. I'm not convinced. Anyway, so I mentioned here as well. Did you know that to Emma that Laura went to uni in London, and there's quite a London contingent here tonight, which is cool. Inca's from London. Laura Gomez went to uni in London. Emma and I went to uni in London. Yes, I did go to uni in London, and I'm not quite sure. So, like earlier, Laura suggested that I would wear a balaclava in London. So, I said very fashionable right now, apparently, which it's not. All the cool spies wear them, and I suggested maybe Johnny English at your service wearing a balaclava. Oh dear, air of mystery indeed. Richard popped back in. Did I miss profanity? No, you did not. It's going to be no swearing with Andy on my stream. I don't want to get demonetized. I'm not even monetized yet, but I don't plan on demonetizing before I get monetized. So you know what I mean? Not just 8 whole minutes. 8 whole minutes twice a day. Ah dear. Don't compare exactly. Please don't compare. Sit back and enjoy the spreadsheet. Yeah. Malon's lurking. Cool. Thank you for lurking, Malin. All good, all good. Oh, yes, Malin is also in London. So there's like a huge contingent from London tonight. I'm having a lovely time. Oh, dear. Dare I ask? Let me know what you're having a lovely time with, Emma. I would really like to know. That sounds catchy. Exactly. Cake by the ocean. See, Rich is from London. Yeah, we should I was saying that I'm not sure I would be. Oh, I would like to meet up for a meeting at some point, but I'm not sure I would be because I'm a faceless channel, right? I'm not sure how that would like. How would I meet up with people? You know, I don't know. That'll be just kind of yeah. And the other topic we were talking about earlier is the AWC Author 2 Writing Conference 2024. If anyone would like to apply and send in their pitch, and this is what I personally will be doing. I'm waiting for Nano to finish, and then I'm going to consult with someone I really trust, and maybe have a decent pitch or a couple of pitches for AWC 2024. And that won't happen like immediately, really, because Nano is still going on. I don't really want to distract from Nano because it's an important month for people who are on the Nano journey. I'm not on the Nano journey, so I'm okay with it. but other people are. So because other people are participating in that, I'm just waiting for everything to clear before I kind of jump in and ask for help. Really, Inca says you could show up with a bag over your head, blue bag with purple hair. You know what? That's not a half bad idea. Um, would I put the bag on just before everyone meets up, or would it be like, do I have to wear the bag the whole time in the tube stations as well? Because I'll be traveling probably by tube, maybe bus. I don't know. I'm not a fan of bus, I gotta say. Or Emma could. Laura, come on. Laura says, or Emma could just take alone the Andy doll. I believe Emma has disposed of that Andy doll, which is why my headache has lifted. I had the worst headache ever. And it turns out she had stacked a whole bunch of books or something on top of the voodoo doll. And that's why I had that headache. It was really bad. It's terrible. See what I have to put up with? um, so yeah, I think we got like everyone. Well, not everyone, but quite a few people in today's stream are from London or connected to London, which is cool. Um, yeah, I know. Yeah, I literally had a headache. And then I was telling Emma about it, and she was like, "Oh, let me have a look at the voodoo doll." And she had literally squashed the voodoo doll's head with like some, I don't know what it was. Terrible, terrible, I tell you. Hey CB, how's it going? How's it going? We briefly mentioned Scotland actually earlier, and that was in reference to the book that I am not reading. So this is John Grisham, which we touched on earlier. But the book I was saying I would return to the library is The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. I'm just not going to read it. Sorry. And it was all about it's set in Scotland, and it's in a remote location. I'm not going to repeat what I said on Friday stream in Emma's channel, but it's in a remote location in the middle of nowhere. Like no one bloody goes there. So yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm sure you're sorry, Emma. Yeah, you're like saying sorry, but not really. Highs. Was it a voodoo doll made of onions? No, it was a voodoo doll made of whatever Emma had at the time. And yeah, she made a voodoo doll of me, and then she put it away and then stacked a whole bunch of stuff on top of the head. I had a headache for weeks. Oh, it was an accident. Yes, you can do the air quotes in accident, right? Emma must have, no, I don't know. Is that a reference to the film? No, it's not. I haven't seen that, or maybe I have. I just can't remember it. I smush this. Yes, yep. I gotta go and film Dogma. Is Dogma good? It was made on station products. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I don't know what Dogma is. I gotta find out. What's Dogma? The film. 1999. It's a little old for me. No, I have not seen this one. I can tell you, I definitely have not seen this one. I feel like I need to go and watch it now. I'm gonna go and look for that Dogma. 1999. It's kind of fantasy comedy film. I don't know. Haven't seen it, but I might watch it if it's on Paramount or something. We shall see. Well, 1999. It's not 2000s. It's almost 2000s, well, not quite. Yeah, it's. I'll read it, but no, sorry, I'll watch it, but it's like 20 plus years old. Like this is old. You know. Oh my goodness. Anyway, CB says that film is a riot. It's not on any streaming services. Okay. Oh, I was hoping it might be on Paramount. That's a shame. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it. Dogma. Yeah, first I'm hearing about it, but it seems like it's got a good lineup, right? So I might have to just watch it because everyone's in it. You know, like famous people. They were less famous back then, but they're still famous now. So I'll probably give it a watch if I can find it. So that's cool. It's funnier than South Park the movie. I'm not really the biggest fan of South Park. I like some of it, but not a lot of it. So those are yeah, exactly. So that's probably why I might watch it. Even Snape's in it, which is Alan Rickman, who sadly passed away. Great actor, by the way. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Cool. We've got 20. We're at 5:21. I'm gonna suggest we do a final sprint of 25 minutes so that we can close off in good time because I know because quite a few people are from London and it's kind of late over there, you know. So okay, let's do a 25-minute sprint and then we can do a final wrap up and call it a night. Okay, let's go. 25 minutes starting right now. Okie dokie. And that was time. How did everyone do? That was the final sprint. No more sprints for today. So hopefully everyone got some work done or whatever it is you wanted to get done. All good. Productivity at its finest. We were looking at AuthorTube. We checked out the beat sheet on Save the Cat. I'm going to see if I can find the film Dogma at some point because I haven't seen it. There's a lot of big names in that one too, so I gotta, I gotta watch it at some point. There was chats. Okay, let me see. Where did I leave off? I'm trying to figure out where I left off in the chat. Sorry, give me a minute. Okay, I think around here, 2000s. Yeah, Dogma was around. Yeah, 1999. Films were right. I haven't seen it, so I gotta watch it. It's funnier than South Park movie. Gotta watch that. Loads of big actors. Yeah, I remember that one. It's funny, The Simpsons. Yeah, I like the Simpsons movie. That one I will actually watch repeatedly. Like, not immediately after another all the time, but once in a while. I don't mind watching it. Simpsons movie was good. Don't. It's good. CB says, yeah, that's the only time in the movie that Homer utters "dope," written in the Simpsons script as annoyed grunt. Yeah, indeed. He also does that good driving thing when he drives to Alaska, and then he puts like the the picture of Alaska, and he can't see where he's going. It's funny. If only the TV show is still funny. Yeah, I don't know. It's not as funny. I watched it a few months ago and it's like, I think they're losing steam a little bit. It's difficult to keep these going for like decades, right? So that's he starts taking the pee on Trump and doing nothing else. Stop paying attention. I know he gave them fodder, but they were worse than them with W. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's possible. CB got 245 words. Cool. Thank you for popping by and helping with the sprints. Really appreciate it, Inca. Have a good evening. It's late in the UK. Actually, it's late in the UK. It's close to 11 o'clock. So yeah, gotta get some rest in. Oh, Emma's back. Well done, CB. Indeed, well done. Yeah. So I gotta check that out. Dogma. And I definitely want to do this one, AuthorTube Writing Conference. I know I'm going on about it again. I'm going to close off that timer. So this one, I'm just waiting for my trusted person to give me some time. And that's going on. Okay, so Dogma the film now. I guess we can talk Black Friday sales. And I'm going to plug my affiliate link to one of these things. So the one I'm going to plug is Publisher Rocket. If you don't have it yet, it's over here. So I don't know if anyone's seen it, but if you haven't, go give it a watch. There's my affiliate link. I'm just gonna copy that, and with that one, you can get a free course that accompanies Publisher Rocket if you use my affiliate link to buy Publisher Rocket. So that was a Black Friday sale that I wanted to highlight to everyone. Affinity, so Serif Affinity, I believe, also has a sale going, which is the so I've got their three. I'm gonna allow all cookies for now, but they got 40% off, and I've got designer, photo, and publisher. But I got the old version, and the old version gives me everything I need. But it's a really good deal, if you have the budget. You don't need it, but it's a good deal. So I got Affinity Designer, Photo, and Publisher 1. That's the one I've got, and I use it here and there. So that's a good deal. Pro Writing Aid, I don't use it myself, but they do have a sale on. So there's your Black Friday sale. I don't have an affiliate link, but feel free to go and have a look. and it expires really soon. 50% off yearly and lifetime plans. It's not cheap, but some people swear by it, you know. So if you want to grab Pro Writing Aid, by all means. What else is on sale right now? There's like loads of Black Friday sales right now. Just Amazon. There's like sales on there. What other author stuff is on sale? Anyone got any ideas? Let me know. I'll pull it up over here. And there's Creative Fabrica, but I haven't used them in a while. So yeah, I don't know if I'm comfortable mentioning that. Yeah, I mean, shop responsibly. Shop responsibly is all I'm gonna say. You know, don't spend all your money. You know, keep some in reserve. Save up a little bit. And then 100 covers. I think 100 covers. Yes. So if anyone wants 100 covers, I believe they've got a sale right now. And okay, it's not on their website, but they do. So if you want a code to get the deal that they have, let me know. I've used them actually. I've used them because basically I got like the highest package because then they do everything, as in they do the ebook, the paperback, the hardcover, the audiobook cover. They do all the merch, you know. So these are some samples if you want to have a look. They do all the merch. So if you have some merch like, I don't know, bookmarks or whatever, you know, I basically got the plus pack, which is now 50% off. I think it's 50% off. They've also got a formatting service, so they can do interior formatting as well. So that's new. So yeah, I mean, I basically bought it like 2 years ago. I didn't use it until the following year, and yeah, I bought it because it was on offer, essentially, and that's how you make good savings. Some places they do like Midblat. Midblat's actually quite good, but they do charge for every single thing. So if you want, you know, if you just want to do the ebook or whatever, then you pay a price. But if you wanted additional like things, you know, so if you wanted the audiobook cover, they would charge you a bit more. If you wanted something else, like some merch stuff, they would charge you a bit more, and so on, right? So it's not like it's bad. It's just, I would say, you have to watch what you spend your money on over there. You can always use Fiverr. Fiverr's nice and budget friendly. But what I would say with Fiverr is you have to be careful who you use. So you got to make sure you trust the vendor. Okay, make sure you trust the vendor. And this is my kind of go-to for due diligence. Okay, self-publishing services rated by Alliance of Independent Authors. This is what I use regularly before I buy anything. And the Kindlepreneur, my affiliate link is over there. The chat, if you want to buy Publisher Rocket, you get a free course with that, valued at $49. But anyway, so make sure you do your due diligence. Like Kindlepreneur, just pop in Kindlepreneur and see what comes up. So this one's recommended, that's okay. Like I Publisher Rocket, for example, just type in the name, that's okay. You know, you can type in Midblat just to check to see if they're legit. They're a partner, so it's even higher level. 100 covers, which is what I used. Just give them a check, it's recommended. So, you know, these things are, it doesn't take you long to do a check, right? And I find, I wonder if Affinity is here. Affinity Serif. Maybe it's under Serif. I don't know if they've ranked it for this one. Okay, so they haven't ranked it because it's not really specifically publishing related. So it's more like a graphic design kind of tool, you know? So yeah. Let me see. Laura says Google kitten pictures. Ooh, you know what? I need to take video clips, pictures of my cat, so maybe I can show those to people at some point in the future. Inca says all designers charge for extra. I like to speak directly with the designer, so Midblat didn't work for me. Yeah, Midblat, you go through like a what do they call them? Like a design manager or something. a team manager, maybe. I'm not sure what the exact term is, but basically they have like one person who's your contact, and then you work with them, and they work with their designers. And Midblock has like different levels, so you could do get covers. Get covers is a Midblock one. Let me see if I can find that for you. Ah, there we go. See, so there's Midblock. Okay, Get Covers is also a Midblock group or part of the Midblock family, and Get Premades as well. So there's a budget for everyone, right? You just need to choose what level of budget you are happy with. Yeah, they do some very good work. They do some good work, but the package for me it just doesn't work. So it's not for me. But they do have Black Friday sales, so if you're looking for covers, go and have a look. Feel free, but it's not really one for me. So there we go. Yeah, Laura, I'm gonna try and remember to do that. It just takes time to film and everything. It's time intensive. Oh, hey, what's up, Buttercup? Nicole says, hello there, me coming in at time of the covers. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up in a couple of minutes, but really happy to see you. I hope you're doing well, actually. Well done on the GoFundMe. Nicole says, if you are on a budget, yes to get covers, but you need to handhold. Yeah. So get covers, I think they are like the junior designers, if you like, maybe. And Midblock is a step up. Yeah, exactly. They're a bit higher level in a design like experience level, I think. So Buttercup says, I went to get cover for my reader magnets. Nice. Oh, that's a good point. I always get a book cover for reader magnets. I designed my own this time, but I might have to spruce it up. I don't know. Buttercup, exactly. My book cover fantasy designer is Faye Lane, and she's there. We go, folks. If you want a recommendation, and there's a recommendation right there, Faye Lane, recommended by Nicole Kishnook. Feel free to go check that one out. Cool. We have reached, well, nearly a few more seconds, but we have reached 6 o'clock, nearly, on a Sunday evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. Really appreciate you hanging out. And yeah, it's no swearing of Andy today. Sorry. Remote regions or not. No swearing of Andy. Great to see you all for a few minutes. Yeah, that's okay. I know everyone's got other priorities on a Sunday evening, so it's all good. It's all good. Cool. Let's call it an evening, and I hopefully will see everyone back during the week. So Wednesdays, 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern time, for the 1 hour sprint, productivity sprints, and usually Fridays I have a release of a video, so watch out for that. And Sunday, like today, 3 to 6 p.m. for the social and productivity sprints. So yeah, until next week, hope everyone has a good Sunday. Hope everyone has a good week ahead. I shall see you next week. Have a great week, everyone.